Let us know. Let's go now to Ainsley McPhail, who's live at the Old Market Square. It's a great place all summer long, of course, but the Fringe Festival really lights it up. Good morning.
Good morning. Lit up like a Christmas tree, Rochelle. 12 days of Fringe, 12 days of Christmas. This year's theme is Choose Your Own Fringe Adventure. And if you head to their social media, they have 4 different Fringe mascots that kind of fit for that theme. So you can do whatever you want, whether it's enjoying someone like Sarah Tickle, who we're going to be chatting with, who's going to be doing Kids Fringe, or hanging out by the beer gardens here with tons of different food options. There really is something for everyone. About 150 different acts or companies from all over the world. There's, of course, local companies, 92 different new options. So if you're a regular Fringer, you're going to see something new every single time you come to the festival. Different themes, too. Lots of comedy, there's magic, and there's accessibility options as well for people who are hard of hearing. So stay with us throughout the morning. We might even see some live performances.
I love it. Okay, thank you, Ainsley. The Winnipeg Fringe Festival 2025 is officially upon us again, and you're going to tell us more about what people can expect this year. Good morning, Ainsley.
Rochelle, there's been 38 Fringes, including this one. Chuck McEwen joins me now. Are you planning for 40 already?
Well, I'm thinking about it, but I'm getting up there. I could use a break, maybe.
Wow. What can people expect this year?
Well, this year we've got 145 indoor productions from Manitoba across Canada and around the world to come out and enjoy putting on all kinds of shows, musicals, dramas, improv, you name it, we've got it.
And some people are pretty hardcore about this. For those individuals, there's new stuff as well.
Well, you know, there's always new plays. This year we have 93 original new works, and we've got a lot of first-time performers coming in, so it's always great discovering what the next big hit's going to be.
Local and from around the world, it really is a combination of the two. Let's talk about that diversity and what we can expect for both.
Well, you know, we've got artists coming in from Australia, New Zealand, Germany, the Netherlands, the UK, and what it is that we're allowed to see what other artists are creating from around the world, and it also allows those artists locally to see and develop their own skills as well. It's kind of interesting.
Well, like we said, it's almost at 40 years, but you want to develop it for the next 40 years as well. The best way to do that is get the kids interested. Kids Fringe, too.
Kids Fringe, Kids Venue. We've got artists doing plays for kids. We've got kids here doing crafts and games at Old Market Square all day long, something for the family. Plus, we've got our bands and buskers at Old Market Square stage as well.
Everybody's always looking for affordability, and Fringe has those options. It really does range when it comes to prices. You want people to know that this is accessible.
For sure, accessible and affordable. So everything here at the park is pay what you can admission or free. Our kids venue at the door tickets are all pay what you can. We've got a lot of $10 promo performances, and maximum ticket price is only $14.
My next question is inspired by the fact that I haven't had breakfast yet, and we are standing in one of the entertainment hubs. Lots of opportunities to eat and drink, too.
Yeah, when you come in between shows, stop by the park. You can grab a snack, some dessert, a little bit of curry if you want, an empanada, all kinds of variety here at the park.
Thank you so much, Chuck. And I think he's lying to me. He'll be here for 40. He's going to be here for that milestone.
Yes, he better. All right. Well, thank you, Ainsley. Let's go out to the rooftop now. It's a good day to be outside. Enjoy the Fringe, maybe. Let's go back now to Ainsley McPhail, who's playing around at Old Market Square this morning. The Winnipeg Fringe Festival is upon us now. What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't have very much talent. That's for the Fringers. I stole one of our next guests, Sarah Tickle's hoop here, and I'm going to give it back to her. There are, and now she's running after it because I didn't even do a good shot. There are over 150 different performances, 93 new ones here at Fringe. The Cube, where we're standing in front of, is an excellent spot to see these roving ones. And what's new this year is that there's an opportunity for the acts to give you guys a little bit of a preview. So if you're not exactly sure which Fringe show you want to catch yet, you can get a little snippet of that from them. There's Kids Fringe. There's opportunities for accessibility with SL interpreters. There's tons of food options, many different venues. And when you talk about the scale of this, whether it be international or local acts, it's an opportunity for over 700 individuals, whether they're directors, magicians, or more, many of which we're going to be chatting with today, to really craft and hone their act. all for us to see locally.
And have so much fun while you're doing it. Okay, thank you, Ainsley. Let's go out to the rooftop now. Share your summer with us today. All right, coming up, more details on the Winnipeg Fringe Festival. The Winnipeg Fringe Festival is on right now. Ainsley is live this morning at Old Market Square, and there's a whole component of the festival that's geared just for kids. Good morning, Ainsley.
Good morning, Rochelle. Kids Fringe too. And if you head to MTYP today, the indoor venue for Kids Fringe, Sarah Tickle is going to be performing this afternoon. Sarah, I'm not usually a fashion reporter, but I do have to comment on your outfit because it is stunning. I know that you got some help, though.
Yes, my sister actually drew it up, and I had Heather Lee B., costume maker here in Winnipeg, make it for me. So yeah,
perfect. I love it. When people come to your show, what can they expect? Because it's today, MTYP at
2:15 at MTYP. Lots of circus, so hula hooping, juggling, tons of silliness. Kind of my first time venturing into the world of clown, and it's fun for the whole family. So all ages and those who are kids at heart are going to love it.
What does that mean for you when you're venturing into clowning around? How do you tiptoe into that world?
I mean, there's not much tiptoeing. You kind of just have to dive right in. It's just being silly. It's getting into my inner child and just thinking like a kid and just having fun.
Yeah. And Kids Fringe is great for that because it allows them to, they're not going to want to go to the grown-up shows, but something that they can relate to. Have you had fun doing this since 2017?
I've had so much fun. Normally I'm out here on the outdoor stage, so this is my first time in an indoor location, so I'm very excited to be doing a kids show that's more geared towards kids. Yeah.
And hooping you've been doing for well over a decade now too. What do you love about that?
Hula hooping is just so freeing. It's a great way to move your body. I've been doing it for 12 years now, so half of my life, because I just turned 24 in January. So yeah, it's just a great way to move your body and really great for mental health too.
Nice. I'm going to narrate as you kind of take it away. We'll step away from each other so I don't get whacked like I did to you earlier. But she's doubling it up here. Like we said, 2:15 today at MTYP. Lots of stuff going on at the Cube as well. Sarah, how many do you have going on?
4 hula hoops currently. Check this out, 2 different directions. Whoa.
And fire. No, I'm just kidding. That's awesome. I hope you guys head to the website as well because there's over 150 different shows, 700 different participants involved from all over the world. We'll see you at 7:42.
Thank you, Terry. Let's go now to Ainsley McPhail. We're talking about the Winnipeg Fringe Festival. It officially began yesterday. You're going to introduce us to one of the performers. Good morning.
Good morning, Rochelle. It's a double whammy because we got a director, creator, and a performer in Heather and Julie. Tico freaking Brahe is the name of the production, and it's a musical. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's inspired by some YouTube videos that my husband and I saw a couple of years ago about a real-life Danish astronomer from the 16th century who had a golden nose and a pet moose and a clairvoyant jester, his own island, and it just seemed like the perfect material to, make a musical out of.
That sounds like a lot to unpack. So, which is awesome. As an actress, there's a lot that goes into this production. Tell me about who you play and the other cast as well.
Sure, yeah. I play the Queen of Denmark, and I'm also an ensemble member. The Queen of Denmark was a very good friend of Tico. She and her husband, the King, funded a whole bunch of his research, and the cast is really fantastic. There's 11 of us, all Manitoban cast and crew, and we've been working since April, rehearsing about 12 hours a week, if not more. It's a choreography-heavy, song-heavy rock opera with rock and rock stars and real stars, and it's just a real fringy, wonderful original musical.
And so for Fringe, this feels like a pretty large-scale production. It's premieres tonight, so talk about that, and then just the scale of it as well.
Okay. Yeah, we open tonight, 9:45 at Venue 1, MTC. And it's Kiss the Giraffe was started 21 years ago, and we started with the idea we just do this fun little vampire musical called Bloodsuckers, which a lot of people who go to Fringe know. And it turned into this 11-person musical with singing and dancing and sets, and we're like, why go small? Touring productions have to keep it small because they pack it in a car and a van and they go. We're local, so we just take advantage and we go big. So this is the biggest show I think you're going to see on a Fringe stage, and probably the best deal at $14. It's pretty elaborate. There's a lot of production values.
I hope people see it as well. One of the biggest and best Fringes in the world. We'll have a link on our website.
Thank you, Ainsley. All right, coming up, we're live at the Winnipeg Fringe Theatre Festival at Old Market Square. We're going to introduce you to more performers after this. Stay with us.
Hi.
Let's go back now to Old Market Square. We're seeing some performers from the Fringe Festival that officially kicked off yesterday. Good morning, Ainsley.
Well, Rochelle, our next guest is 7 performers in one. Her name is Tara Travis. Till Death, the 6 Wives of King Henry is the name of the, I say performance, but it really is a lot of performances. Please explain.
It is indeed. It's a kind of a marathon of performance. One at a time, each of the former wives of King Henry VIII arrives in this anteroom in purgatory. They kind of fall down the shaft of light, and then they are trapped in this room and given the assignment to decide which one of them gets to go to royal heaven. It's like the Uber heaven with Henry. Only one of them gets to go. They fight it out. They learn a lot about each other. And meanwhile, it's all me. And I am playing all of them.
What did that do for you mentally, preparing?
The first time I did the show, I was a wet rag at the end, honestly. I think it was all this blur, and then at the end, I just kind of melted in a puddle on stage here in Winnipeg, actually, is where the world premiere happened in 2012. But at this point, we've been doing the show for many, many years, and now it's a polished diamond. I've got it in my body, Each of the characters live inside me. They've each got their own voice and life. They're each ready to make their offers and show the world how beautiful they are and, maybe make some new friends or whatever. And, but ultimately honor the stories of these wonderful women who are defined by a man and how they died. And that's frankly not fair. That's frankly not fair.
I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm so overwhelmed. But you did say that audiences really love this one. What is it about it that really captivates them?
I think a lot of folks are interested in Tudor history, first of all, right? And the fact that the way that Ryan has constructed this, Ryan Gladstone, the artistic director of Monster Theatre, which is celebrating its 25th year this year, the way he's constructed this play, you really get to meet these women and know them and understand them in a way that history books can't illuminate their stories. And so you get invested. You get so invested, and it's just the magic of it is remarkable. By the time Henry shows up, there have been audience members who are yelling and screaming at him, and it's still just... Oh.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No problem.
I have no other choice.
Now I don't know who's talking. All right, thank you. Thanks, Mike. All right, let's go now to Ainsley McPhail, and perhaps you want to see a performer at the Old Market Square where the Fringe Festival is happening right now. Good morning, Ainsley.
Well, our next performer, Keith Brown, is a magician, and I haven't seen him yet. He hails from London, Ontario, and I feel like I'm in for some surprises because I see a bag, I know you're going to do a trick, and it's, suspicious is not the right adjective, but what can we expect?
Mysterious.
Mysterious, that's much better.
Yeah. What can you expect from the show? It's magic and storytelling. It's award-winning. It's family-friendly. It's fun for everybody. I'm playing the Rachel Brown Theater, no relation. We have 6 more shows as part of the Winnipeg Fringe.
That's a lot of shows, and you've done a lot of shows. You've been coming to Winnipeg for many years now. What do you like about this festival in particular?
There's the vibe. There's the cube. There's always music. There's always people. The people are friendly here. People are tell me about your show. That was the first time I was ever here. Someone was like, kid, tell me about your show. And I was like, how did you? They're like, tell me about it already. People want to hear about the shows. They fringe hard. That's one thing that I always love about this. And it's a very great vibe to be a part of. And it's a nice community.
It's a very persistent Winnipeg child. I would like to meet that kid. The mystery bag.
Yes, mystery bag. Would you like some to find out what's in the mystery bag? I brought you a gift. I brought you a gift. Here. Let me find it. Oh, this is actually some promo for me.
Okay. Back to you. No.
But no, I did bring you something in here. Let me see if we can get it. This is actually for you. This is nice and early in the morning, some cold brew for you.
Apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar. Well, I also brought one for me. So, yeah, cheers.
Mimosas. Mockmosas. I'm not going to take a sip of that. I don't know what's in there.
Mystery liquid from a magician. Cold brew. Cold brew.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah.
I just had a second coffee, so you heard my laugh only gets louder. Cheers.
We can trade if you want. How about that? Cheers, everybody.
What sort of, I don't know if this is a silly question, but when it comes to magic, what sort of tricks do you do? Like, what's your genre?
I would say it's stuff with everyday objects, stuff you could find around the house or get from the store. There's tricks with drinks. There's tricks with cards. I tell a story about decks of cards. There's also like mind reading and mentalism. So you might make a drawing for me. You might shuffle some cards. You might come up on stage. You also don't have to participate if you don't want to. You're going to sit back and relax if you'd really like to.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Refreshing drink, wherever it came from. All right, thank you, Ainsley. Let's go to the rooftop now.
Speaking of, Winnipeg is officially on the Fringe. That's right. The annual Winnipeg Fringe Festival is underway after a great party last night at Old Market Square. Nearly 150 acts are expected to put on shows at one of the 25 venues in and around downtown. It includes 92 brand new shows between now through the 27th. The festival's manager says they're seeing a lot of new companies coming to Winnipeg this year.
I'm biased, but I feel like we have one of the best. Our community here is so rich, and we're always ready to see something new or see what's been going on in your mind and see you put it on a show. So whether that's a comedy or a drama, we want to immerse ourselves in your life.
Get more information at winnipegfringe.com.
Always a fun time.
You bet it is.
Thanks for this, Colleen.
You're welcome.
The Winnipeg Fringe Festival is back for another year, and it starts Wednesday. Performers from all around the world are migrating here to showcase their shows, and that includes the producer and performer of a new Fringe show called Tess Talks. Joining us is Fringe performer Tess Emery. Good morning, Tess.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now, you're from Winnipeg.
I am.
But this is your first Fringe ever.
Yeah, well, yeah, performing, like, yeah, it's a big first this week.
What does it mean to you to be a part of the Winnipeg Fringe Festival? It's kind of famous.
It is. It's huge. I entered a lottery back in November to get a venue, and I won. I found out in December, and I was like super excited, scared somewhat too. But I mean, yeah, and everyone's been super supportive over there, all the staff, and yeah, so it's been a really good experience so far, for sure.
Okay, let's talk about Tess Talks. It's sort of a play on TED Talks, right?
It is. Okay. Yeah, so it's basically the same sort of format. The only thing, like, it's just that we got the red carpet there, just sort of like the one lighting situation, and I have my sign. The big difference is that we're not experts, we're just real people, just telling our stories. So it's just basically 5 stories, 5 voices on one stage.
And what's interesting is that there's someone coming from the UK, so really an audience will enjoy stories from around the world.
Absolutely. We have we all met at Hollyhock. It's a retreat on Cortes Island in Vancouver last year, and we put on a little show there. And so we decided, so they're all coming back, like we're all going to come to Winnipeg. And so, yeah, one of us is coming from England, and then we have 3 coming from BC today. In fact, we have a 7-year-old lady, and she's coming from Smithers, BC, to share her story. And it's just incredible. Her name's Teo, and it's amazing.
Tell us a little bit about what we can expect from the show itself.
So it's just like we're going to have, there's going to be the 5 storytellers, and we each have about 10 to 12 minutes to tell our stories. And all the stories are relatable. Like, it's just from just different challenges that we've had in life, and just how we kind of overcame them. So it's just, I think it's very relatable to a lot of people, right? We're all kind of having our different struggles at different times.
And what's amazing is people are either going to laugh, they're going to cry, they're going to feel all those emotions.
Absolutely, yeah. It's got definitely all the elements of a true, amazing story.
So you met in BC, and then you won this lottery, and you contacted them and said, hey, do you want to join up and do this this again? And they all said yes.
Yes, I know, it was crazy. I called them, like I contacted them all in December, and I was like, so I just won, the Fringe lottery. Do you guys want to come to Winnipeg and put on another storytelling show, telling show? And at first it was a little bit of crickets.
Yeah.
But I mean, eventually by February we were like, yeah, let's just do it. I mean, why not, right? Yeah, so.
And it's also unique, your show, because you're asking the audience to also participate in their own way.
Yeah, exactly. And we have this, it's called Jump on a Box. We're doing it around the Fringe. And basically, if anyone wants to tell their story, another Fringer or just a passerby wants to hop on our box and tell a story or sing a song, whatever, we'll give them a free coffee from Parlor Coffee in the exchange. So yeah, it's fun. It'll be, so if you see a couple picket signs in a box, that's probably me and my group. Yeah.
Okay, so if someone's interested in checking out this show, where can they find you?
So I hopefully my link will be on the thing.
We'll have the link on our
we're
website.
at Venue 9. It's the Planetarium Auditorium. So please come by.
Well, good luck with the show and congratulations.
I thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you for sharing this with us.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
It sounds like it's going to be a blast.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, and you got a good venue, too. Inside and air-conditioned. Gotta love that.
Today is opening day for the Winnipeg Fringe Theatre Festival. 148 performing companies from all over the world are bringing their shows to Winnipeg for the 12th-day festival. The show, The Birdcage, is coming back to Winnipeg. Joining us now to tell us more about their Fringe show, The Birdcage, are Mitch Crone and Sadie Kornofsky. Good morning to both of you. Good
morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much. Now, Mitch, you are the director, and you, Sadie, are playing the role of Barbara.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about The Birdcage, the show.
Well, the show The Birdcage, it's about, essentially there's there's a queer couple, two gay men, and they have a son, and the son falls in love with a girl he meets at school, and that girl's father is a Republican senator. So they, basically, the two that are in love form this convoluted plan to just lie to Barbara's parents the whole night. And then they have a dinner and everything goes really bad.
Oh.
Everything goes very wrong.
Now, this story, The Birdcage, has been, it was made into a movie, what, 30 years ago?
Yeah, about that.
Tell us a little bit about the film and why it's still relevant today, even after all this time.
Well, that's the crazy thing, is that it is still relevant today. I mean, some of the issues that come up during the movie, I'm surprised that we are still talking about them 30 years later. What's wrong with us? But yeah, it's I mean, it started Robin Williams, Nathan Lane. You can't get better than that, really. Yeah.
Especially with the things that are happening politically around the world right now, when it comes to LGBTQ2S+ issues. Does it feel like we're just repeating that same story over again?
All the time, all the time. The political climate today just makes makes the queer community just feel like we're going backwards every time we take one step forward. And when we have things like The Birdcage, wherein a couple would rather lie about a family member's sexuality or the way that they express themselves instead of just being honest about it because of somebody else's beliefs, because a Republican senator is believing a certain way that they're believing, or in this show.
Yeah.
I think that rings really true today, especially in the last 5-ish years.
Right. So The Birdcage, it's not the first time at the Fringe Festival, right?
No, this is the second time we've brought it to the Fringe Festival. We did it 10 years ago in 2015, but this is the 4th time we've performed this particular production.
So being part of the Winnipeg Fringe Festival, what sets it apart from other Fringes, and why did you want to be a part of it again?
Well, I mean, I'm a 22-year Fringe veteran, so I kind of love the Winnipeg Fringe. I've gone to other Fringe festivals as well, like I was at Edmonton a long time ago.
Yeah.
But the one thing I really like about the Winnipeg Fringe over the other Fringe festivals that I've seen is just a real sense of the actors, like the people doing different performances, really get to know one another, and like it just sort of feels like there's a more of a homey feel.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah, like we have one central like beer tent area. I think there's like 4 or 5 at Edmonton, so you don't know where you're going to find people. But here it's like there's one central hub area, like around the Cube, where you're going to see everybody.
And nobody's afraid to say, you were in this and you were incredible.
Yeah.
Here's a handbill, come see mine.
So it feels like family. And
feels like
starts today. How can people find your show?
We're at the Warehouse.
Okay. Yeah.
We have 7 shows over the Fringe.
Okay, perfect. Well, and of course, we'll have a link on our website if you want more details on how to get your hands on tickets. Thanks, you two, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and again, one of those air-conditioned venues and a great way to escape the smoke if that's your plan today.